everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Brady's Patriots going up against Kaepernick's 49ers. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off, and we are underway in Foxborough. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out in the pistol. And a first carry now for Hyde. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And here's a look at the starting offense. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Second down, here's Kaepernick. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Malcolm Butler's rise to fame culminated with a fantastic play in the Super Bowl, but what a tremendous success story. Totally off the radar, has turned himself into an NFL starter.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And able to find Curley. They get 14 yards there at a first down. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Fresh set of downs here. Handoff comes to Hyde. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Charles, I don't want to belittle Torrey Smith because he obviously has a lot of talent, but I don't know that San Fran has seen the production out of him the last couple years they had hoped for.
Well, they haven't. And you know, just look at the raw numbers. What do you have, 53 catches in the last 2 years?
Total.
Has not been the deep threat that they expected and what he performed like in Baltimore. So what they've got to do is look at themselves, too. Quarterback.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, a great read and it's picked off. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Here's Brady. Screen pass to Blunt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football. Then
it's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 42 yards.
That was good coverage, but it was an even better catch. Great job by both of them, but only one of them ultimately was the winner coming down with the football.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. Gronkowski. Gronkowski may have had to miss the Super Bowl with the injury, but he was active in that parade, and now he's back on the field. And I'll tell you what, something you mentioned to me is that he was a big cheerleader for his teammates, never hung his head through the injury, celebrated with him all the way through the title. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Tremaine Brock. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They start the drive with High. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That was a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And that's caught by Smith. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running left, here's High. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Second down now after the pass completion.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Rob Ninkovich on the stop.
And when you don't pick up the necessary yardage in that situation, sometimes it starts to put a little doubt in the play caller's mind about what he's going to run on the next play. Because most of them, they thought they were going to pick it up right then and there. Now they've got to adjust what they're doing, adjust what they're thinking, and maybe they go away from what they originally thought.
Third down, Carlos Hyde. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a play fake, and he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Chris Long in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
And he motions the wide receiver. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So it's a sloppy beginning for them. An interception on their opening drive, and now a missed field goal here on drive number 2.
Doesn't feel like they've shown up yet. It's been a very flat start. And against a team like this, you just can't let that happen.
Trying to shake off the interception, and he fires one that's intercepted. Look at the big man rumble. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And his kick is right through. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Danny Amendola on the return. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. On play action, now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Again, we'll see the pistol here. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And McDonald here over the middle. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Red zone opportunity. The chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Carlos Hyde, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Dawson. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. He gives now the ball. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game. While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And now it's second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Now Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Smith catches left side. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down 49ers. And partner, nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
Another pistol look here. On first down, Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target. And that'll bring up second down.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the offense has it first and 10. Kaepernick to Hyde on the draw. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Again, it's Hyde. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And here's Phil Dawson now with a 49er field goal unit.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So a good kick that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by, and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with you till the next time you take the field.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Brady now on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the corner, Tremaine Brock. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. This is caught. The tight end, Jim Dre. Touchdown, 49ers. Jim Dre, 38 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Patriots. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They slot Gronkowski outright. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Navarro Bowman in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now Brady throwing on second down. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now Brady. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
And the offense lining up first and 10. On first and 10, here's Brady. And right side caught Hogan. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
Here's Bill. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Brady to throw on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They slot Gronkowski outright. On third and long, it's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Brady now to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Now Brady again. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan from 8 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Kaepernick now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They'll give to Hyde. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I know the halftime's...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Over the middle to Smith. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. It's a pickup of 21. And the 49ers are going to get a first. They run high. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Kaepernick on 3rd down. And able to find Curley. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Bruce Ellington as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They start on the ground here with Blunt. Oh, look at the juke. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Surveying the field. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And here's Lewis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Fresh set of downs here.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come out here in the eye. On the toss, this is blocked. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Well, as the play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
They'll run with a fullback, Gronkowski. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's the fullback. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots get a score closer. And he puts it through. Gronkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Complete. Smith has it. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And he's got his tight end. That's Dre. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
They run with Hyde. He's been the bell cow tonight. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, Really nice play because it gives him a little bit of room to complete it.
And back to the ground. Hyde. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40. He's at the 30. 20. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. This one complete, right side to McDonald. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it'll be a San Francisco first down. First carry now for Sean Drone. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5. Now this is DeJuan Harris. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Chip Kelly, well, he's known for never shying away from taking a chance, and his guys are going here on 4th. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he finds McDonald. Call it a pickup of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there, making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up. And we'll break that one soon. Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2nd down following the run.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL,
and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Carlos Hyde, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Danny Amendola, he's going to go. Past the 20. And he nearly took it the distance. What a great return. He stopped right around the 3. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And they're going to speed things up here. 3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Now, this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. Rod Streeter, 99 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Now Brady on the bootleg. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Aaron Lynch. And the return will stop right around the 25. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. So we've got encroachment, and that's a free 5 yards.
Too easy for the offense. A bit of impatience by the defense on that one.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st down, Kaepernick. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. One receiver left, three to the right. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it'll bring up third down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They slot Gronkowski outright. Throwing is Brady on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
The speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brady. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. That'll bring up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Brady to throw again. And he dumps it off to Blount. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Now Brady got to have this one. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Brady will try again on second down. And that is incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And that'll make it third down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Again, it's Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Brady again. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan with his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Second down, 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Running for it. Here's Hyde. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Oh, man, 4th down and 1, and you're on your own side of midfield? That takes a little bit of...
Carlos Hyde, see you later. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlos Hyde, 45 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at maximum.
On. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. They slot Gronkowski outright. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Brady now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On the counter, this is Hyde. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Kaepernick. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. So after the INT, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we